it's all in the trading right now, and like it's kind of weird. I'm so focused in the trading, which I have not been in probably years.
I know, it's good to see.
I have not been this focused in the trading, and I've been like enjoying trading, waking up. Dude, trading is becoming fun again for me. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm challenging myself more.
Yeah.
And so like giving everyone access to the accounts where they can watch me trade $1 million, and I'm up $40,000 on it in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so it's like
badass,
like for me, it's like it's cool watching that and seeing that and just being in it's putting me out of my comfort zone. So that's like I'm back. I'm fucking back, man.
What is up, everybody? We are on the 13th episode of the Trader Society podcast. We got our boy, the man, ANTHONYSWORLD here. The man's been killing it, calling these fire signals last 2 weeks. Like,
appreciate it.
It's been money, dude.
Yeah, it was different because like I finally like I got a fresh approach to the market again because like I took so much time off in Miami and I was still looking, but not like actively like looking every day calling trades. And, like, it was just, like, kind of refreshing. And I was like, dude, if I go back, am I going to really, like, know how to even trade again?
Right.
And then I come back, and it's, like, it was, like, fucking 600 pips and then, like 900. Like, I called, like, 1,500 pips in, like, 2 weeks.
Things just clicked.
And I was just like, oh, I guess I do know what I'm talking about. I guess I do know what I'm talking about. So
now, how hard is it for you to, like, when you're traveling, how hard is it for you to manage that, like, trading and stuff? It's hard for me. I know that.
Okay, so, like, yes and no. It was very, very difficult because trying to, like, run the company and, like, Trader Society and trying to call trades for other people and stuff like that was more difficult.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, find active trades because you have to, like, for me, when I'm just sitting in front of my computer and trading, like, I'm in, like, my oasis, like, I'm good, I'm chill, I can just click a button.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're calling trades for other people, you have to think, like, okay, some people might not get this trade for the next 10, 15 minutes. And if I call a trade right now and they don't get it, they enter it in 10 minutes, well, it's a whole different ballgame. So, like, I'm having to plan out trades. And, like, it was good because it made me look for, like, retests, break and retest. And, like, that's one thing that I think has really helped me lately is I almost got too confident. I started having those, like, really big days back when we were in Florida. And I was crushing the market, killing the market, fucking massive days. And then I had like a really like dry spell where like because like I almost got like too much of a big head where I was like thinking that I am good at trading, that I can predict the market. And then I realized that the market like wasn't going what I predicted and it would just fuck me. And so I would literally just like lose trades and lose money. And then when I started calling signals for people, it made me realize like that I can't just like a double bottom. Like I can't just call a double bottom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not there to watch their phone for them. And so like what it's allowed me to do is made me like say, okay, we have a double bottom, but it broke a trend line and then it came back and retested the order block. And then now I'm like, okay, that order block is my entry. Higher R to R with the retest and, you know, a safer trade. And so teaching people like on the live sessions and calling signals has made me a dramatically better trader, but it was really hard to manage that.
I like that. I agree because when you're like calling these signals, like you're waiting for that setup to happen essentially, and so like there's no more like just like I'm gonna enter this trade. There's no more even temptation really because I'm looking for like what's the best for our students, the people that are taking our signals, and it makes you better.
Absolutely. And it makes your trades more quality. I've noticed that for me, myself, is like my trades are more quality trades now.
Yeah, and just now you have to put the team on your back and like...
Exactly. And sometimes like what I do too is like what I tell people is like the way that I trade is like I tell people like, yo, sometimes I'm gonna call trades that I know are gonna lose. Like I don't know they're gonna lose, but like they have like a higher probability of being a loser.
Yeah.
But they have such a good R to R. Like I called AUD USD buys this week multiple times in a row, and they've all went into profit. But like my risk is like 20 pips right now, and my take profit's 460.
Yeah, that's great.
So it's like, is it like, am I super confident? Is my favorite trade setup? No. Could I lose it? Absolutely. But it's like you win one of those trades and you lose 9. You're still profitable.
Exactly. That's
like,
the beauty of it.
You can like so that's like kind of like a cool thing that I've been approaching the markets is playing the odds.
Yeah. I like that, playing the odds.
Like that's another like big thing that I've been like trying to do is play the odds of trading. Not like saying like, oh, this has got to be my winner or this is going to be like the best trade. Like I'm literally just playing odds. Like there's a lot of times where, like I said, I'm calling trades and I'm like, this isn't really my favorite setup, but if it drops here, I'm going to cash out 200 pips, but I'm only going to risk 10.
You know, I've actually read a lot of books on that where a lot of these traders that are trading like huge funds or whatever it is, they're sometimes losing 10, 15 trades in a row, but it's very, very minimal to the trades that they're winning.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they might lose these trades, lose 200 pips, but then on this other trade, they're gaining 1,000 pips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So it's pretty interesting because
It's a
there's
new
so many
concept.
different routes to go in Forex.
Oh, yeah. And it's a new concept for me.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole new concept because like for a long time, I was straight up like what is the most high probability setup? Like I was trying to find the best trade setup.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would miss out on the good trades and then I'd take the losers. And like I think that's a problem that they all go through. Every trader goes through.
Oh,
and so
definitely.
I don't know. I just kind of started taking every trade I see that had a great R to R and a higher probability. And I'm realizing like even on our signals right now, we're like technically on the win ratio, we're only like 70%. We do have a lot of break evens. We only lose like 12% of trades that we call.
Mm-hmm.
But we have like a 10% break even and then we're like 70% or something like that, you know, active wins. But it's like we're still up thousands of pips.
Yeah, it's minimal. And like that's the thing, like if we're going to get our stop loss hit, it's minimal, you know.
Yeah, it's 20, 30, 40 pips.
Which is
I mean, I do have a few trades sometimes where it's like 100, 150 pip stop loss.
Yeah.
But my take profit's like 700 pips.
Uh-huh.
So,
which is
like all the JPY pairs, we had pretty large stop losses.
Yeah, at the same time, like you have to kind of go in those trades with like, I could go down 125 pips, so you got to use your risk management to do it.
That's like I think a big thing that we teach is just, and then everyone says risk management, but it's like knowing risk and then knowing what type of trader you are. So, I got a question for you. What are 3 habits that you developed when you were on your journey to becoming a successful trader and I want to say entrepreneur, but successful trader?
Yeah. So I was actually like, I'd say I was more of a successful trader before I was like a successful entrepreneur, and I'm still working on the entrepreneur spot, you know. But honestly, for me, it was like consistency on the charts. Like I was on the charts every day. I was back testing. I was writing my trades down. And I was just in a really good routine. And I think routine's so important. Like if you're just all over the place, like it just doesn't mix well, I don't think, personally, for me anyways. I was doing like the same thing day after day after day, whether it was going to the gym at the same time, eating my meals at the same time, on the charts at the same time. I was doing that constantly.
So would you think that chart time is like the most important?
For me, I think it was.
Like the most important factor to becoming a successful trader, is it chart time or education?
I think it's a mixture of the two, but I think the most important thing is actually just experience. Like after every year, I'm constantly getting better.
Yeah.
You know, it's like now year 6 or 7, whatever it is, I can just look at a chart and kind of see.
Know what's, yeah.
You know
I feel that. Is it still a routine for you? Because like I noticed for me, it's like as soon as I pick my phone up, like I have like a routine. Okay, do I have messages? Okay, I respond to the messages that are important, and then or a phone call, and then I instantly go to MetaTrader 5 or 4.
Yep.
And it's like, and there's times where like I won't do anything, but like just go through the pairs. Like I will just sit there and just scroll through pairs. And just look.
I'll do it like I'm not 3 times in a row.
Yeah, like just go through, and it's like, because I'm at a point, and I'm pretty sure you're at a point where it's like, you can look at the 4-hour time frame, and you're gonna like, I have it on the 4-hour time frame, and I'll go H4, and like I'll click on a pair, and I'll be like, oh, there ain't shit here. On to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one, and then boom, okay, there might be something here.
Mm-hmm.
There might be something here, and so that's kind of like a big thing for me is like chart time.
Yes, chart time was huge. Like,
so chart time.
Well, that honestly, and I'm gonna attribute using the 1 minute for so long is just, and I've said this before, but like just looking at the 1 minute and the patterns that just happen over and over. Because I was on the 1 minute for 5 years.
Yeah.
So just being able to see those patterns over and over again, I think helped me tremendously. Because now it's just ingrained in my brain.
Yeah.
Like I've seen every pattern probably 100 times. And now you can just kind of tell what's going to happen. Even like there'll be some setups that like on paper look good, right? Like maybe it's a hidden divergence setup, but you can feel that it's like, no, that's not going to work out.
I was teaching a class a couple of days ago, and I was sitting back, and I was like, he was like, yeah, we should short this and all this. And I'm like, dude, just because it's technically hidden divergence does not mean it's going to work out. And he was like, well, you know, I took it, and I was like, I get why you took it, because it was hidden divergence and the R to R was good. Yeah. But it was one of those where it's like trending down, and then it consolidates, and then a massive spike down, and then a massive spike up that's like 90% of the way. Yeah. And it was technically hidden divergence, but you're just like, that's not going to play out. Yeah. And he was like, oh, I'm taking it, and he shorted it, and I was like,
oh gosh.
I was like, okay.
Just broke the 50 and just
just kept going. And he was like, how'd you know? And I was like, man, that's instinct. I was like, it's just pure instinct. Exactly. And like, how do you, that is the hard part that I'm having with teaching people, is how do you explain instinct?
Exactly. You can't really.
You can't.
Well, that's why I try to teach like a very, it's always going to be situational, but it's still like, confluence
of 1 through 10 steps, like step by step.
Confluence mixed with indicators that are telling me to get into a trade.
And that's why EAs don't work. Yeah. Like I think EAs can work, and I think as long as there's someone managing it, like, and it's ran like a fund.
That's the biggest thing.
But I don't think someone just plugging an EA and running it, because technically hidden divergence, like I would say, is probably one of the best setups there is. Yeah. Especially after the 5,200 moving average cross. Hidden divergence occurs on the hour one, the 4 hour time frame. Good R, usually a 3 to 1 at minimum. Exactly. And that's just the low. Not if you use extensions and you're catching a trending market, you're like at a 5 to 1. Yo. And so you're looking at a very good trade. But the problem is when you code that into an EA, it's literally taking everything that's hidden divergence. Yeah. And like there's a lot of times where it's technically hidden divergence, and it's not. Like it's really not hidden divergence. So that's like the hard thing, is like, I don't know how to teach people the human aspect of trading, like the intuition. And that's like my biggest, that's why like I've always never wanted to build a course. Yeah. Because I don't know how to teach that to somebody.
Well, that's the thing. If you do a course, you can teach the basics and exactly what you use, but implementing that human aspect in it, like, hey, and it's usually, there's always a reason for what the market does. It could be like a spike off off the 200 on the 4 hour, but on the 1 hour, it's like a hidden divergence move. But it's like, I'm not going to trade trade against that 4 hour spike off of the 200 moving average. But a lot of people will, because they're like, it's hidden divergence. But it's like, what are you taking into account that the 200 is being spiked off of on the 4 hour?
This is something I want to point out, like, alert, timeout, alert. What you just said was so key. The market, there's always a reason that the market did something. And that is key, because I think the moment that traders actually can start becoming more successful is when they stop blaming the market and they stop blaming everything around them. And then they realize, like, there's a reason why it happened. You just fucking lost.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to take into consideration where you're at and trading, and like why you're taking this trade, and why you lost. And you can realize that, like, you fucking lost. Like, it's okay.
And then after you lose, figure out why you lost. Yeah. Because there's always a reason. Mm-hmm. I know every reason I lose a trade.
Yeah, same. And even when you win a trade, though, I think you should also figure out why you won that trade.
Exactly.
Focus on your winners, not just your losers as well. Every Forex mentor teaches, you lost a trade, go back test. Fuck, dude, no. You lost the trade, go back test. You won a trade, go back test, like, as well. And watch the chart. Like, figure out why you won that trade. Uh-huh. And so, like, that's a big kicker. I wanted to throw that out there, is because there is 100% a reason why you lost that trade. The market didn't go against you. Yeah. Like it didn't go against you, but like they're not like saying, oh, Joe Schmo over here with a $30 account. Let me go ahead and just end this. Like, no one gives a flying fuck about your $30 account. Like, at the end of the day, you lost the trade because you entered the market wrong at the wrong time. Yeah. And technically, you have better odds in Forex than anything else in gambling. At a casino, it's 49%. And 1% in the casino favor. So technically in Forex, it's a 50-50 shot. You just have to turn into...
And it even gets better, I think. I personally think if you use the confluence and all that stuff, that makes sense. I think it's a better educated guess than 50-50.
Oh yeah, but you're never gonna be 100%.
No,
There's no such thing as 100%, and that's like brings up a big point: is what are you here for? Why are you trading Forex? Like I always say this: like I'm not here to be the best. I'm not here to impress anybody.
Yeah.
I'm here to fucking make money.
Right.
So like, figure out why you're here, cause like I know personally, like every trade that I take, like I'm about an 75 to 80% win ratio.
Yeah.
And so like, therefore I put 10 trades, I'm winning 7 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that for almost a fact. I'm gonna win 7 of them. So I am confident in myself because I know what type of trader I am, and that's like a huge factor. So studying when you lose, studying when you win, and chart time.
I agree.
That's like the sauce.
I preach that because I think it's absolutely huge, especially like studying why you lost. There's always going to be it's going to be a little bit easier, I think, to see why you won, but like really identifying like why you lost that trade is a huge aspect of like, okay, once you do that and you kind of mark that off and don't do it the next time, you're good.
I also believe in changing your not changing your circumstances, changing your like how you're looking at the charts almost. Like sometimes I'll look at my phone because it narrows the screen, so it cuts out a lot of volume. Especially if I'm scalping, I scalp way better on my phone than a computer.
Really?
Because it cuts out all that
noise.
All that noise. Okay. I will say this is another weird thing that I do. This is just tips. But when I'm on my phone, when I'm looking at my phone, I trade more parallel.
Okay.
Like more like structure.
Uh-huh.
And then when I'm trading on a computer, I trade more trendy. So like I'm either trading more upward trend or downward trend, but when I'm on my phone, I'm trading more just like side to side. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So like I detect divergence better on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the TDI on there. I don't have just RSI, and I see it like straight up just the last 40 candle. I mean, it's more than that, but like whatever the last candle is.
Isn't that crazy how much divergence works if you know how to identify like the right divergence?
Or if you're not in a trending market, like how to trade trending divergence against regular divergence. And that's another problem that people do is they try and trade regular divergence with trending within a trending market, and it's like that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Divergence is simple too. I think it's super simple.
It is very simple.
You just have other confluent events that go with it.
Yep.
Like all you're looking at is if lines are doing this or this.
Right. Like is it touching that line? Then it's probably gonna work out.
That's what I'm saying. Like so, like I don't understand it. Like everyone's like, how do you trade divergence? And I'm like, I really just look and see if this spiked down and then this spiked up
and it's hitting this line
and then it spiked down again. But on the RSI, it's looking a little different right here. So I'm like, see how they don't match? The volume doesn't match. So that means to tell me that there's some it's really that divergence is just telling me something fishy's going on. So it's probably about to reverse here.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of how I trade divergence. So I don't know. I think it's pretty simple.
As long as you get that little spike back into the market and then comes back up for that new high or new low, and it's on a confluent area, it's gonna work out most of the time.
So and also I trade like there's big swing divergence and then there's little swing divergence.
Yes.
And I love the little swing divergence when you have it almost looks like a double bottom, but let's say you have the 800 moving average right here, right? Yeah. We're gonna use the tables. So you have the 800 moving average, and it comes down right here, and there's a shark fin, and then it spikes up back into the range, and then spikes down to hit that 800 moving average. Yeah. But on the TDI, it looks like this. But the second spike is like almost parallel, but it's inside the bands on the TDI.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And then I was like, that is like such money divergence.
It is.
Maybe if I find the picture, can you share it? Or you'll post it. All right. Well, if we find a picture, we'll go find one. It's not that hard to find. But like those are fucking money.
Dude,
like
that's
I don't know.
I used to scalp that like crazy.
Dude, they're great trades.
Just like crazy.
They're great trades.
Very great trades.
My new trade has been off the 15. A higher time frame.
That's what you've been saying.
Higher time frame, 4-hour daily off the 15. And it's
is this after a reversal?
So it's after a shark fin.
Yeah.
Has to be after a shark fin.
Okay.
And it's gonna on the 4-hour or daily, even the hour sometimes. So 4-hour or daily, shark fin occurred. It's going to come up and at the 15 after a good shark fin. Mm-hmm. But you also have to make sure that on the TDI, it's not hitting, it's not above the sentiment line.
Okay.
So it has to be hitting the 15 and the sentiment line at the same time. If it's above the sentiment line before it's hitting the 15, then that's not going to play out. It's not going to play out. Yeah, so like I'm looking for it to be below or hitting the sentiment line on the TDI at the same time it's hitting the 15 moving average. Sell off that all fucking day, and that way you can catch the sell to finish the divergence. But that way you also, if you get an imperfect entry on your divergence trade, you're in profit from your sell. So I hedge it. That's what I do. Okay. Is I hedge it. And that way, like, that even if, because divergence, sometimes you are guessing a little bit. Yeah. And if it drops another 50 pips, I'm still secured in that. And so when it does reverse, I can stack in and scale out. For sure. And it works for me. I mean, it works for me. It's a little more complicated than how it is. So do not try this at home.
Now, okay, would you rather trade, for me, like, I love trading, like, in the trend. And I was just showing the group today, actually, like, it was making lower highs, and it was giving us it was a divergent shark fin, bro. And that to me is my favorite trade. It's the divergent shark fin that is creating these lower highs or higher highs, whatever it is. And if you can find one of those in an area of confluence, it's so money. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the market's lower than the previous high, it had one shark fin up here, made a new low and created another shark fin on that new low.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
And it works out every time.
Yes. Okay, I do know what you're talking about. That's like I don't trade those.
Really?
No, I don't. Personally, I don't trade those because I'm also at a point right now too where like I tell people when they're looking for trades, also look why not to take the trade. Mm-hmm. And so like for me it's like trading against the shark fin almost. Okay. Because it's two shark fins. Are you talking about where it's a shark fin at the top, spikes low, another shark fin that comes back up? Yeah. And then you sell after it comes back up after the shark fin, or are you buying the shark fin?
No, I'm selling the shark fin.
You're selling the top shark fin?
No, I'm selling the second shark fin on like the new lower high.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably like a 61.8 retracement too, or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So like I wouldn't take that sell just because I'm like worrisome of that shark fin making it fucking run.
No, I'm not saying you're trading against the shark fin. I'm saying there's a shark fin up top, and then it does its moves, and then creates another shark fin up top. So it's a divergent shark fin.
Okay, yes, okay. Same page. Time out, same page. Conrad, edit all that out. No, I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. I thought you meant there was a shark fin at the top.
No, I would never trade against the shark fin.
Created a shark fin, and then you're selling it when it's in the middle. I was like, yeah, I might have to tell you not to trade that anymore.
I would never trade against the shark fin. I preach that.
Guys, don't take his trades.
There's so many people that do trade against shark fins, that it's like dude.
That's what I tell people all the time. Like also look for like why not to take the trade. Like if they're like, are you trading against hidden divergence? Like personally, like even if there's a shark fin at the bottom, let's say it dropped, hidden divergence played out and it dropped. I have students who are like, it's a shark fin though, and I'm like, yeah, but you're trading against hidden divergence. That could literally run forever. Like we could see that fall through the floor. Like exactly. Why would you take a buyer right now? Right. Off of all you have is a shark fin, and you're trading against in a trending market against hidden divergence.
Yes, especially because shark fins are so situational.
Very.
So it's like I think you almost have to trade shark fins with some sort of structure, some sort of confluence. Otherwise,
double tops,
you're
triple
gonna get
tops,
smashed.
Triple bottoms.
And if you do take the ones that are not necessarily that good, kind of going against the trend, as soon as it hits that 8 moving average, your stop should be in profit.
Yes.
I like that because a lot of times you'll see it in like a week.
We should do a scalping session.
We should.
I haven't done a scalping session in so long.
I know. It's been a long time, 2 years for me.
Comment, guys, comment down below if you want to see us do a scalping session where we literally trade nothing but like the 15-minute and under.
Let's do that on our next podcast.
Trade the scalping session on the podcast.
Let's get up for a New York session.
This sounds like an awful idea.
Does it?
No, it's a good idea, but I don't want to be up early or stay up late. So, I mean, fuck it, I'll do it. Like trade live and record us trading live
and explain it.
I mean, I'm down. We could easily just record it on Zoom and then upload it to. And we could upload it to our Patreon that's coming, and people can watch it there. But I'm down to maybe we do a YouTube live too. Yeah. We can do all that, and
I like it.
I'm about it. I haven't really sat down and like scalped like that in a minute. Like where it's like
it's fun.
It is fun.
I was just looking at some moves with the group today, and I was like, oh man, that's an easy 26 pip move right there. Yep. It was just like a shark fin off the 800 moving average, nice little trend line touch, lower time frames, 5-minute trade, and it's like
you in and out in 30 minutes. And
exactly.
The thing is if it breaks and closes below, you're good. Just get out real quick and then walk away with a small loss, but you're going to make up for it on the win.
That's exactly what I said. I said, if it breaks, it's going to break. It's going to keep going, and just close that bad boy out.
Just sell.
Just go reversal with it.
It's never wrong to go with where the market's going.
No.
If it drops 50 pips, it's probably going to drop 10 more.
Most likely.
That's another thing, though. I think people try and catch reversals all the time, and I think that really screws them.
It's something with new traders, bro. Because I did it.
I did too. I don't. Yeah. Maybe I don't. I mean, I did it too, but I don't know why. I don't. What is that?
Buy low, sell high. It's that mentality,
Yeah.
Reversals, they'll get you.
That's also why
every reversal that I've like. That's every trade that I've took a big loss on is reversal.
I always tell people too, like my expression. Fuck, I forgot it. I got caffeine going through my veins right now. I forgot what I was gonna say. I always say that the perfect entry was 6 months ago.
Yes, you do always say that.
And it's like, because the perfect entry, if you knew what the market was gonna do 6 months ago, like if you go in the future, you would be you know what I mean? You'd have it all figured out. So the perfect entry to me was 6 months ago.
Uh-huh.
And so like a lot of times it's like now, like I really do not look for the perfect entry. People like, ever since I've been sharing that account with people are like, you didn't wait for it to drop down 3 more pips to hit that support line. And I'm like, not really, because I really don't give a shit, because I know I'm still going to make really good money. Yes. And I'm in the trade for the long term.
But with account your size, using proper risk management,
it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters near as much as if you're trying to trade $1,000 account and you're like, oh,
well, but dude, it's still proper risk.
Yeah, but people are trying to flip these $1,000 accounts.
Yeah, and it doesn't work.
It can, but
long term it doesn't.
But you have to wait. No, well, the reason it doesn't work is because you're not waiting for those things.
Yeah, but I don't know personally.
But no, I think on a big account you don't have to.
Well, it's not even. It's just like I'm looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, I'm looking at the bigger picture.
And you're not scared of drawdown.
No, I'm not scared of drawdown. Not at all. I'm not scared of drawdown at all. But I don't know. I don't need to have that wick entry.
I'm indifferent on you than this in this. I don't know, but
I don't know what he was trying to say there.
I have a different opinion on that. I'm gonna always wait for that key area for me to.
I've just missed so many trades.
I know.
It's like I missed the trade, and it's like damn, it missed my entry by 3 pips.
Right.
And then it just rose.
It does hurt the heart a little bit.
400 pips, and you're like, really? I couldn't suffer 3 pips of drawdown to catch 400.
Right.
Like, so like for me, it's like, no, I mean, if I'm scalping, and that, of course, I'm obviously looking for the perfect entry if I'm sitting here scalping back and forth. But like, if I'm looking at like a 4-hour trade, like I'm not going to wait for the candle to close.
So this is where like I'm different. So if there's a hidden divergence move, I'm waiting until the 50s hit.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree. If it's with my trading, then yes. But it's like if there was like, let's say like AUD this week, it came down, bumped the low again, and one candle printed, and I was like, fuck it, like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, and I just went ahead and got in.
Yeah.
Like an engulfing candle printed, I just went ahead and got it. Even though I knew it was gonna come back down on the lower time frame and come down 30, 40 pips, but I don't care, 30, 40 pips, because the whole picture is 400 pips.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna scale in. So that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Also, I used to have a lot of luck, like not even luck, but like I would see trades, I'd enter when I'd scalp, it'd give me a little bit more drawdown. I'd enter up to 3 times. That was like my rule. I'd enter up to 3 times, and then on the way down, it just snags all 3 of those, and you end up making way more profit than if you're just entering once.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah. Or do you double your position or no?
Yes.
So you would double every time?
No, well, so like if my thing was I could use up to 18 lots. I'd trade, every trade was 6 lots. So I'd enter 6 lots, go up a little higher, enter 6 lots, then go up one more time, 6 lots. And it happened to me many a times, but I'd end up, shark fin would just crumble, and then all 3 of them made me a ton of money.
That's awesome. Yeah, we need to start doing some scalping sessions.
Right?
I'm down for them.
I miss scalping. That used to be my jam, dude. I miss it.
They love it. Everyone loves scalping because it's in and out of the market so fast. It's clean. So,
and that's another thing that comes with experience. Because I got asked today, why did you go from scalping to swing trading? And I said, because I mean, obviously I have kids, and it's a lot harder to just sit there and like watch the 5 or 1 minute than me picking a trade on the 4 hour. And then now 7 years in, I can trust the pattern because I've seen it happen so many times, and I can hold that trade. Yeah. I'm not like afraid because I like know what the next candles are gonna do.
Yeah. And even if it does go into a little drawdown, it's like cool. It's evolution of becoming experience. That's really what it is. And that's why I think the people that stick with trading the longest are the ones that become successful.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's like, I think there's a secret sauce, but I don't think there's like a secret sauce.
I mean, you can cut it down to like, okay, using proper risk management, waiting for the proper trades, using confluence in your trades, managing your trades,
larger capital,
and there's like so much more opportunity, but like those are the things that are gonna help you get there faster anyways.
Agreed. We're getting the finger right now. Lover Boy's telling us we gotta
go.
We gotta leave.
I don't want to go.
we gotta cut.
Oh man,
we gotta cut it.
Well, this next week's gonna be super fun.
Yeah. It's I forgot where I was going with that. My brain is like it's all in the trading right now, and like it's kind of weird. I'm so focused in the trading, which I have not been in probably years.
I know, it's good to see.
I have not been this focused in the trading, and I've been like enjoying trading, waking up. Dude, trading is becoming fun again for me. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm challenging myself more.
Yeah.
And so like giving everyone access to the accounts where they can watch me trade $1 million, and I'm up $40-something thousand on it in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so it's like
badass,
for me, it's like it's cool watching that and seeing that and just being it's putting me out of my comfort zone. So that's like I'm back. I'm fucking back, man. This is fun. This is fun. But
I love it.
Please give me a follow on Instagram _ANTHONYSWORLD.
Derek_Vandy.
Also, Trader Society official. We are putting out a ton of funny videos.
I'm a little disappointed in that video.
Which one?
It didn't get as many likes as I thought it would. I did the clown makeup and everything.
Yeah. We gotta rerun it.
Come on, guys.
Come on. Go like and comment on Vandy's clown post. Show this man some fucking love.
I mean, I had to put that makeup on, man. It was a lot of work.
It was brutal.
It was brutal.
He got it everywhere. Ruined a white shirt.
Yep, exactly.
Ate too many calories that day. Now he's not gonna be a swole tomorrow.
I'm gonna get my leg pump on today.
I love it. Be on the lookout for merch. Of course, we do have hats. We have hats coming, guys. We're gonna come out with these hats. We're gonna also have Trader Society on the side. We're gonna put Trader Society on the front. We also have a few other products coming out just to have fun with. You know, got to keep that big wick energy rolling. So we're gonna have fun with that. And we're here to just have fun and bring a community to you guys. Also, check out the Patreon that we have coming. I keep calling it a Patreon. I don't know what the fuck it is. We have something coming that's just more inclusive and fun. And yeah, you know what? You get where I'm going.
You guys will see.
You'll see. It'll be fun.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Also, check out TraderSociety.com if you want to be involved in our live sessions. We do scalping. Well, we're going to start doing scalping. Grant trades London. We trade New York.
Yep.
We do chart markups. We educate. We teach. Open conversation. You get to learn from us directly. So make sure you are involved in that. And for now, I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, buddy.
Peace.
Was that good, Conrad?